Long as I'm the number one, I don't care who come after. When I came from Africa, they call me booty scratcher. Now they scream a nigga name when I say who's the man.
What's up, people? Welcome back to the BCMA podcast. That's the Black Clover Martial Arts podcast. It's your boy Lucky from Lucky's Muay Thai. This is episode number 84. In this episode, we'll talk a little bit about UFC 298 that's coming up. Volkanovski versus Topuria. We'll talk One Championship Fight Night 19 is this weekend on Prime, and that is Haggerty versus Lobo. And it's fight week for us as well. We're fighting for the PFL Amateur Flyweight title, kickboxing, fighting somebody we fought before. And so we'll talk a little bit about that. But first, if you like the show, keep the like, hit the subscribe button, tell a friend, drop a comment below to help with the algorithm and for us to grow. If you want to stop by the gym, hit us up, www.luckysmt.com, and we'll get you in for a trial class. We want you to always try it first. We may not be your cup of tea, vice versa. So we want you to get in, try it out. It's a small boutique gym. There are a lot of clients, and we want to make sure it's a fit for you and a fit for us. But hit us up, www.luckysmt.com, if you want to try us out. We are a fantastic Muay Thai gym. We also have Jiu Jitsu, and that is with Professor Roberto Carrero. He is a fantastic instructor. He's competed like 3 times in the last month, and I think he won gold in all 3. He is an amazing instructor. Hit him up, Carrero, at CarreroBJJ on Instagram. And you can also find him through us. You can hit me up directly at Lucky's Muay Thai on Instagram. I love y'all, man. www.luckysmt.com. Come try it out. If you like it, we love it. We'd love to have you as part of the family. Okay, it's fight week for us, so let's start off with that. We are ecstatic. Christoph Broccoli is a fantastic fighter that's also been coaching for us. And he has been fighting like basically nonstop since he got at the gym. And we didn't know what opportunities were going to lie ahead. We didn't even know what exactly, we were going to do as far as direction for him. But this one fell into our laps. We are fighting a rematch against the guy we fought in a different organization. And this is for the title. So we're stoked. We left no stone unturned. And we know this guy's tough. I believe we lost split decision the last time. We are so looking forward to this. And it's important to note that when you're given these opportunities, a lot of times we don't really understand what they mean. I think there's a lot of, young fighters and fighters that have been fighting for a while that aren't really focused on going after a title fight or a belt. I mean, those things look good, but sometimes you have fighters that are just straight up warriors. And I think what happens there is that fighters that love to fight for the heart of it, for the soul of it, for the betterment of them, for how it helps them maintain their life, their mental, whatever. Like, there are fighters that just do it because they love it, is what I'm getting at. And Broccoli, I think, is one of those guys where, like, he doesn't care. He loves to fight. And I think we had to shift the mindset when it comes to this opportunity, because you have to go in there to actually win, right? You're going in there not as just some warrior, gladiator type dude that's like, show me blood, more blood. You're going in there with judges, with a highly skilled opponent, and the idea is to go in there and stop what he's doing, keep him off balance, do what you need to do. Like, there's all these ideas about what needs to happen in order to win, and you have to score and not get scored on. You need to look like you're more dominant. Like, there are a lot of things that go into winning a fight, especially of a great magnitude. And this may not mean much to other people, but I think it's the first time that maybe Broccoli has felt like that feeling of like, yo, this is something bigger than I even was thinking about in the realm of things. It's like, this is a guy that just loves the sport. And I credit him so much for that, because in order to be really successful at this sport, You have to love it. There's a lot of politics that are involved nowadays. You can finagle your way into getting a belt or several belts. You can finagle your way into, setting up your record and to get into a bigger organization to try to make more money or to try to become a celebrity. There are ways to finagle it. So as, purist type of people, there is something that is bigger than all of that. It is what's inside your heart, your soul. And so like for a guy like Broccoli, he is consistently going out and showing what's in his soul and his heart, win or lose. He is always exciting, always. And I think, this is a fantastic opportunity for him to show that he's more than just an exciting fighter, that he is a skilled fighter that has really put in the time and effort and work. And so I'm really looking forward to it. That's about all I have to say about it until the fight's over. I don't want it to divulge any information. Not like it was like a bunch of information to divulge. We have to get it done. And we'll do so on Saturday. That being said, UFC 298 is coming up. Volk versus Topuria. That's also this weekend. There's questions about whether or not Volkanovski is going to win this fight. Topuria is the favorite. Volkanovski is 35. I think there's some, there's like all of these sort of ideas about not being able to win as you get older. But I think what people are missing is Topuria has done a great job of saying how great he is. I think that's part of it. Like whether he wins or loses, part of becoming a champion and is telling people, I'm great, accepting what you've done and what you're planning on doing and explaining to people that it's going to happen. Most of the champions, especially the great ones, have told you that that's what they came to do and that's what they're doing. And, a lot of them have succeeded beyond belief. It's their natural belief in themselves that puts them there. Now, that being said, Topuria's fights in the UFC, even though he's 14-0 or something like that, Yusuf Zalal, Damon Jackson, Ryan Hall, Jai Herbert, Bryce Mitchell, Josh Emmett. Not that he's not dope and didn't demolish these guys. Well, Josh Emmett, he played a really great game. He lit him up from the outside, I think, if I remember correctly, and then just basically stay away from these big winging punches that Josh Emmett was throwing, which, it's a tough thing to do when guys are like that. I mean, Bryce Mitchell caught one of those in their fight, and he went to shake and sleep. So, Josh Emmett, staying away from Josh Emmett to win that 5 round, winning in 5 rounds was great. Bryce Mitchell with the arm triangle, I think he cracked him first and then finished it that way. Listen, I'm not knocking his skills as a fighter, but Volkanovski's resume is outlandishly great. And the way he won fights, some of them were dog fights, some of them were dominant fights, some of them were, he's just capable of doing things everywhere. I have to take Volkanovski in this fight also because he came off of that head kick KO from Makhachev after going through whatever his depression and drinking things that he expressed, whatever that was. I feel like he has a point to prove that he came back hard and like really, really invigorated for this fight. And Topuria helped put fuel on the fire, changing his Instagram profile to already being the champion and like talking a bunch of wildness, which it's great. Like he's doing his best, sort of Conor spinoff imitation. It's not really a Conor imitation, but he's like, I think I found a lane here. The problem I think is he's messing with somebody that's, when he's fighting is definitely mentally tough as shit. And I'm not certain that, I think it didn't matter if it was Ilia Topuria or anybody else in front of him coming back for this fight. I think Volkanovski was preparing for whoever it would have been because of the last outing, because of how he went out, because of the view of what the outside may see and would think and what he actually thinks of himself as a champion. He's like, I'm here to show you that you don't know what you think you know, that I'm really him. And even at 35, I mean, he is him. So I don't know, man. Ilya Topuria's he's got some tricks up his sleeve. He can box well. He's got Jiu Jitsu. It's not that he's not fantastic. I just don't know that the last 6 fights shows me that he's at the level that Volkanovski is. I'm not saying that he's not. I'm just saying, like, how would Volkanovski have done against all of these guys? Let's just be honest. And I don't feel like he would have had trouble either, to be honest, at all. So that being said, I'm going Volkanovski in this fight. I think Topuria's time, he's close. He's doing the right things. We shall see if he really, really has he hits hard as fuck. So there's that. But we'll see what he's got going into the fight. Merab is fighting Henry Cejudo. Dude, I don't know. Gold medal wrestler versus, all-time takedown, record holder for the UFC, I believe, in a fight. Like, Merab is a takedown machine. Now, what is he going to do with those takedowns? I don't know. And can he take Henry Cejudo down consistently the same way he took everybody else? I don't know. This may not be a banger, but it's going to be for sure an interesting fight. I think what's really going to determine it is whether Henry is going to be able to continuously stop Merab's takedowns, which obviously, being a gold medal Olympic wrestler, you should be able to. But his striking, even if he takes him down, is he going to be in this karate stance thing that he's been doing with his palm out and doing whatever this thing? Like, I don't know what his plan is, but Henry Cejudo is a beast, and I think he's down there. He wants to show something too. Merab, on the other hand, he's trying to make his way to that title, and he's one of those guys too that's a warrior, loves to fight, but he definitely wants that belt, and I don't think it matters who's in front of him either. This is banger. I don't know, but interesting for sure. We'll see how the grappling goes. Whitaker versus Costa. Israel Adesanya he dispatched these guys in such a way that you're almost like, I don't even know, I don't know, man. Obviously, we love Whitaker, right? But I feel like this could be Paulo Costa's breakout. Like, he needs a fight that is like, I'm effing here. Like, I'm here for real. Because it always seems like he's here, he's not here. He's here, he's not here. Secret juice, all this shit. Like, it's great. It's great entertainment, but the fight is what fucking matters. So, we'll see, man. He really needs this win. Whitaker does too, but Whitaker's already proven his mettle multiple times over. So, this fight would not be, in my opinion, a smudge on Whitaker's long-term career. I just feel like it would be, and maybe we're at the end of the road or getting there. But Costa needs this fight for real. To be quite honest, let's talk really quick about what the UFC is right now. I feel like for the true fans, we see a lot more drama. The drama is deeper than the fights and the fighters are. Like, the drama between the fighters has overwhelmed the actual fighting at times. The thing that happens for the UFC is that the fighters carry that organization, because when a fight is happening, it's so damn exciting. But when the fights are not happening, we're talking about people's wives, and then people are talking about people's, on podcasts, people's, stories that they shouldn't be telling. And Henry Cejudo is trolling, firing his coach. And it's just the drama outside of the actual fighting has really, Dana doesn't help. Like he has to support it because it's been ongoing, right? It's his thing. UFC 300 doesn't have a main event yet. I mean, that's supposed to be announced, I guess, this weekend. But where are the stars? What are we doing? I think we're missing some of the natural, like, stardom that comes from, like, a fighter really becoming himself in that moment. And, Sean Strickland got that right in the fucking spotlight. And then now, he's whatever, doing shit with MGK, and then fucking this guy up in the sparring and fucking doing whatever. I mean, like, it becomes the drama. Yeah, I wonder, honestly, and just on some real shit, I really enjoyed Sean Strickland's fighting style. I thought he had a better showing than people gave him credit for against Duplessis. And I wonder if, for a man who says the belt doesn't matter and this and that and whatever, yes, all those things outside that you think matter, the family and all that shit matters. But did it matter? Like, did you feel like, damn, I had something really great there, and now you feel a little bit of that? I don't know. I'm just curious because, like, there's been that drama with him, and I wonder if that's coming off of that losing the belt and all that. I mean, I don't know, man. It's just so much drama. It's hard to even pay attention to the fights. I'm like, who's this? Who's that? Like, I don't even know. That last fight night they had or whatever, I was like, not in, man. Anyway, we'll see what happens in the Volk Topuria fight. I'm picking Volk. One championship fight night 19 is Haggerty versus Lobo, and that will definitely be a banger. So I love that. It's his first time defending his bantamweight Muay Thai championship, so that'll be dope. Other notables on the card are my boy Liam Nolan. He did a seminar at the gym, and he was awesome. Really cool dude. Luke Lessie versus Eddie Abasolo, which is definitely going to be a good fucking fight. Prepare for elbows to be thrown. There will probably be some blood involved. This is a fight that I will definitely look forward to. Again, the problem is marketing. One championship is dope. I'm glad it's on Prime. I hope everybody watches. It's fight week for us. Like I said, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to get back to y'all. I can bring that belt and just show it to you like this, because we are not going to lose. That's just the way it is. Check out UFC. Check out One Championship. I'll be back with the results from our fight. And I love y'all, man. If you want to stop by the gym, you know the deal. www.luckysmt.com. Swing by. Check it out. Take a class. You might like it. If you do, you know the deal. We'll sign you up. And off on this Muay Thai journey with us. Get to go to see the fights. You get to have some good times in the gym. Meet some great people. If you want to try Jiu Jitsu, hit Roberto Carrero up at CarreroBJJ on Instagram. Also, great instructor, as I said before. I love y'all, man. The world has lost its mind. Please be kind to one another. All right? Respect each other. I love y'all. I'm out. Peace.
Take a good man and they change him to a villain. When the system's been set up by racists trying to kill him. I just wanna live my life and make a couple million.